Good morning, ma'am. I'm Giselle Espinoblides from BSCS to ABA, and this is our system expenses structure. Here in Module 1, the public call as new MySQL connections, server localhost, use equals to root, passwords, your passwords, and database expenses. This insert expense subroutine inserts a new expense records into the expenses table in MySQL database. The public sub connection opens the database connections using the method defined. If con state is equals to connection states close, then con and open close parenthesis. And if catch x as an exception, the dim query as a string prepares an SQL insert query with placeholders for parameters to prevent SQL injections. Here in message box shows creates a commands object with the SQL query and open connections. It shows a success message if the insert is completed without errors. Dito naman sa may public sub close connection, if con state is equals to connection state open, then con close. Sa may catch X as exemption, if an error occurs, it shows an error message with the exemption details. It ensures that close connection is always called whether an error or occurs or not. Public sub run query. This Visual Basic Code defines a subroutine run query that reads and displays data from my SQL tables called expenses. The dim query as string select from expenses defines the SQL query to fetch all the records from the expenses table. The dim cnd as new MySQL query com creates a command object using the query and the database connections com. This in open connections opens MySQL connections using the previously defined open connection method. Dim as a reader executes the SQL query and returns MySQL data reader to read the result, set row by row. While the reader read, it iterates through each row returned by query. And dito sa may reader close the MySQL data reader once all rows are read. Doon lang din, pares lang din sila sa may close connection, close the database connection after reading the data. Catch X as exception message box shows error and message query exceptions errors message box. Handles any errors during the process and displays an error message box with details. This subroutine fetches all expenses records from database and prints the ID and amount for each to console while safely managing the database.
Good day. My name is Maria Tricia Micaela A. Tabihe. I will explain this VBNet code interact with MySQL database name expense tracker to manage expense data. It connects to the database using a connection string including server, user, password, and database name. Load expense data into a data grid view, TGV expenses, and has a button BT and add to add new expenses. Next is improvement needed. First is robust error handling, improve error messages beyond basic exemption handling. Next is a put validation and check for negative amount valid categories and correct expense date format. Also, data search insertion. Implement the missing insert statement in a BT and add click. And security. Replace the root user with a dedicated user and avoid hard coding the password. Use configuration files instead. Data binding. Use data binding for more efficient data management. Now, let's move on to insert new expense into a MySQL database using a parameterized query, preventing SQL injection. It takes values from text boxes, text amount, a combo box, CMB category, and a date picker. DTP date, insert them into a expenses table. Display access message, clear the input field, and refresh the data grid view. Error handling is included using a try-catch finally block. The use of parameterized queries is crucial for security.
So, sa private open connection, this subroutine attempt to open a data connection. Then yung try or catch block, this structure handles potential exception during the connection process. If con state equal connection state closed, then this condition checks if the connection is already closed. Only if it's closed will it attempt to open it using con open. Then catch X as exception. If an error occurs, this block executes. It display an error message box including the specific error details. Next is message box. This display a user-friendly error message. Next is close connection. This subroutine closes the database connection gracefully, similar to open connection. It uses try a block for error handling. It closes the connection only if it's currently open. Next is form 1 load. This subroutine runs when the form 1 form loaded. Then CMB category item at range. This populates a combo box with predefined category option, food or transport, etc. CMB category drop-down style equal combo box style. Drop-down list. This set the combo box to only allow selection. From the list, user can type custom entries. DTP date value. This set a date proper control DTP date to ensure date. And the last, load data. This call a separate subroutine that likely retrieves and displays data from the database using the established connection. This subroutine would likely call open connection internally to ensure connection exists before querying and database.
So, ayun, makikita po natin dito po yung output. So, i-run po natin siya. Kasi nagpakita yung date, amount, and category. So, Monday 12, May 2025. So, sa amount, lagay natin ang 500. And yung category niya, meron food, transportation, utility, entertainment, and others. So, pindutin natin yung sa may food. And add natin, magpapakita siya ng expense added successfully. Pindutin natin okay. Yan, magpapakita ko siya. So, ngayon, add tayo ulit ng 200. Sabay transport naman. Add natin ulit, successfully. Pindutin natin yung okay. Yan, magpapakita ko ulit siya. So, ngayon, ang gusto nyo dito, input tayo ng 600 ulit. And yung utility, yung entertainment naman. Kasi add natin ulit, successful ulit siya. Ngayon, kapag gusto natin siya i-delete, pindutin natin yan, plus delete. Are sure na to delete is expenses. Yes, and expenses delete successfully. Yan, ulit natin siya para ka-delete siya lahat. Yan lang. And then, delete na natin pati sa delete. And now, we want to show that yes, expenses.
Hello everyone. In this video, I'll walk you through a simple demonstration of using MySQL to explore a database named Expense Tracker. Step 1. Viewing all databases. I started by typing show databases. And this command lists all the databases currently available in my SQL server. As you can see, we have databases like Shop, Todo App, your database, and the one we'll be working with, which is Expense Tracker. Step 2. Selecting the database. Next, I switch to the Expense Tracker database using Use Expense Tracker. Once executed, it confirms that the database has been changed. To see the tables in this database, I use Show Tables. There's only one table here called Expenses. Now, let's take a look at the structure of the expenses table with DESC expenses. So this gives us the table schema. ID is an integer, it's the primary key, and it auto-increments with each new record. Amount is a decimal field that stores the expense value like 25.50. Category is an enum field, which means it only allows certain values: food, transport, utilities, entertainment, or others. Finally, expense date is a date field which stores the date the expense occurred. So this table is designed to help track personal or business expenses by categorizing them and recording the amount and date. It's a great start for building an expense tracker app or reporting tool. Thanks for watching.